You're going to wake up tomorrow and trust the process. You're going to stop questioning God's timing and start working like a man who knows that success is inevitable. Because that's what faith is. It's knowing, without a doubt, that everything you're doing right now is leading you exactly where you need to be. And when you finally get there, when everything clicks, when you look back at every struggle and realize that it all happened for a reason, you'll understand why the wait was necessary. Because success isn't just about what you achieve. It's about who you become along the way. So let me ask you, are you ready to trust God's plan, or are you going to let doubt rob you of your future? Because the ones who make it, they don't question the process. They embrace it. You ever wonder why God doesn't just hand you success the moment you ask for it? Why he makes you fight for it? Why every step forward feels like you're being tested, pushed, and broken down? Let me tell you why. Because God doesn't want you weak. He doesn't want you soft. He doesn't want you to get to the top only to crumble the moment pressure hits. See, weak men think success is just about having money, fame, power, but strong men, they understand that success is about transformation. It's about becoming the kind of man who can carry the weight of responsibility, leadership, and discipline without folding. And the only way to become that man? The process. The process is what separates the winners from the losers. The process is what weeds out the men who say they want it but aren't willing to bleed for it. Because here's the truth. You can't fake greatness. You either put in the work and become the man who deserves success, or you stay in the same cycle of mediocrity for the rest of your life. And let me tell you something about God. He doesn't make mistakes. If he hasn't given it to you yet, there's a reason. You still have lessons to learn. You still have weaknesses to kill off. You still have discipline to build. But most of you don't want to hear that. You don't want to be told that you're the problem. You'd rather blame bad luck, your circumstances, or some nonsense excuse to make yourself feel better. But guess what? None of that changes reality. Reality is this: if you are not winning, it's because you are not ready to win. And instead of complaining about that, you should be grateful. Because when God makes you wait, when he makes you struggle, it's because he's making you strong enough to never lose again. But most people don't see it that way. They cry about how unfair life is. They say, why is this happening to me? Instead of asking, what is God trying to teach me? And that's the shift in mindset that changes everything. Because the process isn't just about making money, it isn't just about success, it's about earning wisdom.